With the incoming release in the early next years of Tekken8, I had the opportunity to play the latest beta test. Oh, Zafina! I'm so hyped! Oh my gosh, and the hype is real. It's damn real. Oh, Electric Wind got fist! Wow, that's crazy. And I have to admit that my experience with Tekken8 was very fun. I had such a great time. There are so many aspects of the game that I like, such as the new graphic Unreal Engine 5, completely redesigned character visual is so sick. The new stages are beautiful with great details, and the new hit system attack is pretty fun to use if in the right and optimal way. Of course, all that in an online matches environment. So, I know you have all these questions in your mind. Is it too late to start to play Tekken nearly the end of 2023? But I'm not good in fighting game. How should I start? What do I need to know and to learn? What character should I pick? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just a new player. Don't worry about it. I have been there too. You're not alone. The short answer is no, it's not too late to get into Tekken. You need to enjoy and have fun. It's a game, but don't put yourself too much pressure like you have to learn this and that in a few days only, and you think you already know everything and mastered it. Quit. It doesn't work with Tekken that way. In the beginning, it's a learning curve. And I know when you first open up your character move list, then start to scroll down and see too many moves to learn. Oh my god, too much thing to learn. And you feel overwhelmed. And don't worry about it, I'm here to help you out. Step 1, get Tekken 7 and install it. If you're on a PC like myself, Tekken 7 is right now 85% on sale. It costs 17 bucks for the original edition. I recommend to get the definitive edition, which costs 26 bucks. That includes the full game, season pass 1 to 4, DLC character and stage included. Step 2, select a controller to play Tekken. A short answer is just use a controller that you feel comfortable with, then you can upgrade later on. You can play Tekken on a bat, and you can also play on this arcade stick Obsidian, which I modified especially for Tekken. You can also play on this hitbox clone levelless controller. You can also build your own controller DIY using gamer finger buttons. They are silent input, faster and longer life, and you need to purchase a Korean lever stick with a Brook Universe fighting board compatible with PC, PS4, Switch. I can play Tekken 7 on pads. Why would I spend my money on an arcade stick? A simple answer is it's just a personal preference. For myself, I prefer play Tekken on arcade stick to get a maximum sensation and feel when I play. A second reason is I grew up in the arcade era of the 80s and 90s when fighting games were mainstream, and I still remember my first Tekken that I ever played was Tekken 1. So the choice is yours. Step 3, select your character. Just pick up a character that you like the most, that appeals to you in terms of visual effects and fighting style. It doesn't matter what other thing, then stick with that character until you learn and master it, every move. And don't rely too much on the top tier list character because each person have a different opinion. A common mistake that I see the most in the new player do is they tend to switch character too soon and too much when they start losing or they get bored quick, simply because they don't want to take time to learn and improve this character. And if you want to learn the fundamental of Tekken 7, I would suggest Paul Phoenix, Kazumi, Shahim, and Jack. Paul Phoenix is very easy to play, very high damage, strong solid fundamental character, good for new player. Kazumi is a poke heavy and fundamental solid character. Her down for one poke is very good, it's such a good pressure tool, easy to annoy her opponents. Shaheen is another poke fundamental solid character for a new player. His back 4 mid looks similar to Kazuya 4-4-4. Use his down 4-1 twice, followed by 4-3 and forward 4 and finish with back 4 seems a good combo. Alright, the good news is Paul Phoenix, Shaheen and Jack are back in the main roster of Tekken 8. So if you're a new player, learn them now, it's worth. And what about Kazumi? Since she's already dead like Heihachi, I don't think she's gonna be back in Tekken 8 roster. But I think they will create another new character similar to Reina to replace Kazumi. It could be a possibility. Step 4. Learn your character moves. Once you have decided what character to pick, now it's time to learn the moves. In this example, I'm gonna use Paul Phoenix since he's easy and good for a new player to learn the fundamental of the game. As you can see, when you open up Paul Phoenix move list, there are many moves. For a new player coming who doesn't know what to start, seems that list is very discouraged to him. So, is there a better way to learn a new character that you don't know anything about him? The answer is yes, and here is a better way to learn a new character. First thing to do is you need to filter this list, which means you will learn the moves that are safe on block and use these moves most of the time during a match instead. Notice most of the moves, but not all, are common moves that are also used by most of the other characters as well. Next, I'm going to show you some common moves, not all, on this list that are safe on block and some are unsafe, just to give you an idea of how. And the rest of the list, I'll let you do your own studying. And before we start, it's important that you know moves that are safe on block are -9 and below. Moves that are unsafe are -10 and above. Let's start with Paul Phoenix's best common move in neutral. So we have the chap, which is 10 frame, +1 on block, which is safe on block. On hit, let's see, if we remove the guard O and go to stand, it's +8 on hit. The next move, or 1-2, is 10 frame. It's high, +6 on hit. On block, we have to select guard O. It's -1 on block, so it's safe on block. 1-2 is also a common move of many other characters in Tekken. Down for 2, it's a mid 15 frame, -8 on block. On hit, it's a launcher. Next move is down for 1, 14 frame, +4 on hit. On block, it's -2 on block, so it's safe on block. Down for 1 is pretty much a common move in many other characters, so you can combine like 1-2 and down for 1, and you down for 1 followed by another down for 1, down for 1 to down for 2 is a launcher. Next move is 4-1 +2, it's a mid 20 frame, +3 on block. On hit, it's +8 on hit. On counter hits, it's a knockdown. Next move is Magic 4, it's a high, +7 on hit. And unblock, this move is -7, so it's safe unblock. Next move is down back 4. It's 12 frame, -13 unblock, so it's not safe unblock. Double 4 can use to resist opponent high attack, and if they duck, you can use quarter circle back 1+2. Down 1 is 14 frame, -9 unblock. And if you hold down, you can do wide standing 2 as a launcher. And if you hold down, you can do a wide standing 2 followed by a combo, big damage. Next move is back 2, it's a mid, 18 frame, -5 on block. It has very good range. As you can see, up for 3-4 is 14 frame. And it's cover a very good range compared to the normal hope kit, which is up for 4, 15 frame. Great keep out 2, great launcher. Big damage. Next move is quarter circle 3, which is a low, 18 frame. It's -14 on block, so it's not safe on block. It's a bit slow and risky move. On counter hits, you can follow by down 4 to 1+2. Big damage. Side step 3 is another low, 18 frame, +4 on hit. However, on block is -12, so it's not safe on block. And on counter hits, you can follow by a 1-2. Crazy damage. Let's talk about Paul Phoenix with Punisher moves. The most common move is quarter circle forward 2, but on block is -17, so it's not safe on block. So this move can be punished. A lot of people, especially the new player, they love to abuse that move. Next move is quarter circle back 1+2 is 18 frame, -14 on block. Very good move. This move have very good range, as you can see. Next is back 1+2 is a high 12 frame store, -5 on block, so it's safe on block. Back 1-2 can be used as a whip punisher against down for 1 or jabs of your opponents. But be careful, the second hit can be ducked. Step 5. Learn how to sidestep and sidewalk. Tekken is a 3D fighting game. You need to take advantage of using sidestep or sidewalk. But when should you use sidestep or sidewalk? The answer is when you have been pressured, meaning when your opponent keep attacking you. In that situation, you can avoid getting hit by sidestepping or sidewalking to create whiff punish if you have time. Sidestep and sidewalk are very powerful tool if used right. I personally use sidestep or sidewalk during my matches, as you can see. And you can also use sidestep or sidewalk to avoid incoming pressure, especially when you are near the wall. Second way, you can use side steps as offensive attack. You can mix with some jabs and kicks to test out and see how they react back. It's a good way to change your timing to be less predictable. Step 6. Learn how to sidestep duck. During pressure, Shaheen sidestep duck and punish using his Y standing 2. Sidestep duck is another variation of sidestep. It's very effective against the Mishima electric wind god fish and helps sweep. It also beat any poke and chops. In this example, you can see Paul sidestep duck and punish using his Y standing 2. You can implement it into your gameplay. It's such a powerful tool. Step 7. Learn spacing and Whiff punish. A simple technique which allows us to create space and moving away from your opponent is backdashing when they try to attack and attack. While spacing, you can Whiff punish your opponent. And once you Whiff punish, you create space as you can see. Another thing to consider, get to know the range of your attack is also important. Step A. Learn backdash cancelling, also known as Korean backdash. Backdash cancelling, also known as Korean backdash, is a fast way to create repeatedly backdash in order to create space and retreat to do a whip punish to your opponent. You do repeatedly this input back, down back to cancel, back, and you let go your lever to neutral and you add another back. Don't rush, just do it slowly. The idea is to develop your muscle memory, and once you get used to, you can do it fast. Now you have to learn doing the other side as well. Whoa, that's a lot to learn, right? These are just some basic stuff and one advanced movement stuff. If that's too much for you, feel free to stop and take a break and come back later on. But the most important part is recognize your mistake of learning and improving and put down your ego. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.